Hi guys, it's Alex, and in this video I want to show you my contribution to the Anki community. You probably know the program Anki. It is called, and you can use spaced repetition to practice for your exams and everything. And this is mostly used by students in the medical area. But yeah, I just study economics, and for my use case, spaced repetition has been a great value. And I tried it in my bachelor's degree, and now I'm in my master's. So I need to study for my exams in about 2 months. And in this video, I just want to show you what I built. I used two sources mainly that gave great value to me and that I implemented into my workflow. And in this video, I am going to show it to you. First of all, I am giving you a demo what it looks like when I use Anki. And I already prepared something right here because I will make myself a little bit smaller right now. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay, right now you can see it. Right here is a deck that I completely created with AI, and I used a couple of sources where I got the information from, and it was prepared and updated and uploaded so that it is now looking like this, and I can study it in the web on my computer and on my phone because I got the Anki app on my phone as well, and then I can study the flashcards. And I just took a huge amount of work off my shoulders by just creating perfect studying cards with AI. So let me show you how to do it and what it looks like. Well, here you can see the main page and the solution. And the great thing is that you can see right here we have directly pictures integrated into the solution, and this is very important as it can be the case that in the exam we need to explain something, and then having in mind this concept like this, for example, is a crucial step. What is enterprise architecture management? And then it gives you the answer, and then you also have the correct picture in place. And I can 100% guarantee you that we have definitively the correct picture in place, as it is not fetching the image from Google, but I stored the image in a bucket at AWS, and it was extracted from the script that the professor gave to us students. So I just used his sources. I extracted the text, I extracted the images, I uploaded the images to my own bucket in AWS, and now we were able to fetch it in the Python script and combine everything together to a Anki CSV file that we then just imported. So let me go through it. So first of all, before I come to the Python part and the agent that is running in my VS Codium or VS Code or whatever agentic workflow thing you want to use. Before I come to that, let's just go quickly through the RAG tool. And I wanted to show you exactly this video because here was a great guy. He's a great guy. He gave me a lot of inspiration because he updated the workflow by Cole Medin. And Cole Medin is an English-speaking YouTube guy, big guy in the AI space, a great coder, I would say, and he has published great resources. And Julian Ivanov, he remixed the workflow a little bit and tweaked a couple of things. And then here we can see the main part he's calling Mistral OCR. Then he passes that into the RAG workflow pipeline to then upload everything into a Postgres database. And this is a very crucial step to then feed the AI agent the perfect pieces so that he can reuse them to give you the correct answers based on the sources that you provided. So a RAG pipeline is very important. So I will now show you the n8n workflow that I built, because right here we first need to upload all of the sources into our n8n database. This is just a example right here. You can build it obviously different as well, but the main idea behind it, I use my Google Drive to just put all of the files into the drive, and then you can see right here I created the IT project management files right here. You have all of the scripts, and there are a bunch of pictures and everything inside of it, and we now need to upload all of this data into the Postgres vector store. So that happens right here. It loops over all of the items and then uploads it. A very important step that is in between is that we do not use the n8n local service for parsing the PDFs into Markdown, but we use the what's it called, Mistral OCR PDF processing, and we make the API calls right here, and then the images are extracted, and the information is injected into the Markdown text, and that gives us the possibility to then give that information to the AI agent later on, and that can extract then the images and put the images into the CSV file, and we can prepare everything for Anki. This is kind of complicated, and if you want to understand this workflow that I'm right now not going to talk about, then you just need to watch this video, and also when you go on his page, he also has got a more detailed video about his RAG. Let me see. It is called the multimodal RAG agent, which just means extracting the images and then giving the LLM the possibility that he can put the link of the image into the Markdown output, and then you have text plus pictures in your responses when you chat with your AI agent. And I kind of remix that to go ahead with my small project right here. So that was the sub workflow, which is very important. So again, I can only tell you, if you are interested, have a look at his video. Then we are going on, and when I uploaded everything into the Postgres database, we now need a workflow that is operating in a way where we can get specific elements from the workflow, and this is what it looks like. We have a webhook, and the webhook has two pieces of information. First of all, we have a prompt that is sent to the database where we for something that we are looking for, and second of all, we have a course module, because I store all of the different kinds of scripts in my database, and I wanted to shorten it a little bit so that we do not give the whole database to the agent, but we concentrate on one course. And in this case, my what's it called? My professor, he is called Falgata, and he has some scripts, and I just use these scripts to get the information from. And so we are only looking for his scripts in that case where we are now searching the vector database. And we have an input. The input is from a webhook that I will cover shortly. And then we have the processing, and the output that is coming out of here is then sent to the Python script that is running in my IDE. I will show it in no time, because now we come to the point where I was kind of getting close to the possibilities, to the end of the possibilities that we use n8n for. n8n is nice for easy workflows, and when it gets really into loops and coding and stuff, doing everything in n8n is just very time consuming, and you have to click a lot and everything. So why not use Codex or Claude Code or Gemini to do it for you? And for that, I will refer to this video by Nick Saraf, and this guy did a great tutorial how you can use this system prompt in your IDE, and how to basically make an n8n on steroids that creates and optimizes workflows for you. And I cannot explain everything right now again in this video, but I am just referring to him, so watch his video and then you will understand how it works. And you just copy this system prompt, I call it. You can call it agents.md. It depends on what you are using. I created agents, Claude and Gemini.md, and this is exactly what our agent now needs to do. What he basically does is he creates a directive folder, an execution folder, and an output folder, and now you can explain the agent what he needs to do, and he will write a Python script that he can call, and that Python script then runs through, and you can exactly tell the agent what he needs to do for you. For example, in my case, I wanted a workflow where you pass in a bunch of questions. For example, these are the questions for the examination for FileGutter, and in this case we had the questions for the IT examination, and he is going through all of those questions one by one, and then he is having a pipeline generated that first of all goes ahead and calls my webhook. That webhook is exactly, where is it? It is this one. Then he looks through the with the webhook if there are some pieces of information stored in the vector database regarding this question, because right here we also have the embeddings OpenAI LLM attached, and the request is passed into vectors, and those vectors then are compared. They are re-ranked by Cohere, so that we get the most important pieces of information. And right here I also created the description. I do not want to show everything right now, because otherwise you can see my my key. And right here you can we then get a response, and that response will be used by inside of my workflow in Python. And I am using a Gemini 2.5 Flash to then create this Anki Flashcard. And I'm using OpenRouter for that, because then I can switch easily between the LLMs. I can also recommend it to you to use it. And the important thing is that there is a specific syntax how you need to reference images in Anki, and then you are able to show these images inside of your flashcard. So here you can read how it works. So we want to generate the responses, and then there is some special kind of syntax how you are referencing the images. So here we only have a few images, but maybe we can find something right here. So we have a response right here, and then it is referencing the image like this. We have image source, and then we have the name of the file .png. And this is exactly what we are saving in our Anki file folder. Let me just go into it. So you can see right here, I opened Anki, and when we are in the main window right here, you can, I think I need to close this one. Yeah, you can see tools on the top. You can click on tools, check media. Then we have this right here. And now we can click view files. And then right here in this folder, we have all of the different files saved, which is our media. And this is being called when you write an expression like this. And this is important that you then put it into the correct folder for Anki, and then it will be called, and it is working perfectly. All right. Then you just import the CSV file into Anki. You paste all of those images into the folder that I just showed you, which is the collection.media folder. And then we can see that we have a working Anki flashcard. Here we have a couple of media files that are not being used, but this is not important right now, because now we can start studying. I can sync it to my phone, for example, and when I now have a look, welche zusammenfassende Analogie beschreibt den Unterschied zwischen Neoklassik und evolutorischer Ökonomik in den Kursunterlagen? Yeah, I have no fucking clue, but it is it generated a perfectly matching response. And if you have further questions, paste them down into the comments. I am very happy to help you if you have any issues, but please have some respect that I could not go through all of the details in my workflow. I just wanted to give you an example how you can remix a couple of workflows that you can see on YouTube, and all of those platforms like Reddit, for example. There are a bunch of good people that post great workflows, and you can remix them to build your own stuff. I have no coding background, or at least not a lot, and I managed to do it as well. And I think I have a great possibility to learn right now and hopefully get a good grade in these exams. Okay, thanks for your attention, and see you soon. Bye.